Literary trends I am observing for the devil in Antichrist as of 1 April 2025. Today is Tuesday, 1 April 2025. I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and I'm going to talk through literary trends I've observed during my reading regarding the devil and Antichrist as of when this video was filmed on Tuesday, 1 April 2025, providing multiple books / examples for each trend, including my edition. So I'm going to do 2 trends, each of which I've observed in more than one book, and then I'm going to add my own if I had to characterize the devil / the Antichrist. What have I not necessarily encountered, but what do I have to add? So these are books I've read in 2018, 2024, and 2025. So they're for the books to cover. Okay, delving into trend 1 is multiple forms, multiple levels, complex. And this includes the Holy Bible and Dante's Inferno. And Dante's Inferno even has multiple levels of hell, and within each level there's complexity in the structure of each level. And there's different crimes that a person can commit in the act of the devil, the work of the devil, and each gets its own kind of time and coverage in the poem, which was published back in 1321, something like that. So over 700 years ago. And then the Holy Bible was started being written over 2,000 years ago. So these are well established and continue to be a staple of talking about kind of bad things and what that includes. The next trend is straightforward drive. So trans, a memoir, and Tramp for the Lord. This one even used the term Antichrist. So Tramp for the Lord, in the book itself actually said Antichrist. So not everybody, some people are not comfortable talking about the devil or the Antichrist, but there's like even more, daring individuals go devil and the Antichrist. So there's a little bit of hierarchy there in terms of a person's ability to confront and not shy away from the devil and the Antichrist. And so essentially this is the faster, compulsion, first, get ahead. So get ahead, get ahead, get ahead. Faster, faster, faster. I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. I have to be first, I have to be first. It has to be new, that's the death drive. And kind of that's something that which I thought trans and memoir, right? LGBT community, I'm a asexual orientation. I'm like, I wonder if partially we think about that because of harassment and stuff, like harassment and discrimination, and the being such a small percentage of society makes it so we can't really be heard. So there's a lot of introspection, and so it's just kind of a community thing. And then so that's trend 2, and then my edition, slop is what I would call this. So I have 2 editions because I'm doing 2 examples for each, multiple examples for each. So slop, the devil and Antichrist does not uphold cultural heritage. It sells out for the perpetually new and does not follow through on consistency / upholding of its own cultural heritage. That's 1. And then the second part of my edition is coerced alignment. That is, things must be done a certain way to devalue God's unique message to you. Yes. So essentially it's like, instead of God sending you a message, it has to be blank message, right? So essentially it has to be the Antichrist or the devil's message because God sent you something unique. Right? So it's a direct, they're the authority and not God. Okay. And so slop, can think of like food of the ancestors of others without permission instead of one's own ancestors. And then coerced alignment, always requiring agreement, and more specifically, others must agree with oneself in the way oneself wants. no good thing. So in conclusion, those are a few of the literary trends I'm observing for the devil and Antichrist as of 1 April 2025.